Honorable Speaker, as the current situation, I think I will start with my honorable colleague from Jara, who just mentioned about the insults going around. And we have a current situation right now in hand. I think few members dwell on it, but I think I have also have the right to dwell on it a little bit, which is the trending happening in Brikama Area Council. Honorable Speaker, I think this country is about to be a lawless state. People can act on anyhow they feel like because they have the power or they have the bargain of the opposition side. What is happening in Brikama, I don't think is right. And I think they are over-exercising their power. We all know that the councils, they are independent. Central government and the local government, they are twin partners. But for these people, they just align themselves as the parallel government of the state. They don't want to be governed, but they want to be governed. The two things cannot go together. Honorable Speaker, we all know that the Local Government Act, Section 131, give the privilege to the councils to increase the revenue, but it has to be on the right format. Honorable Speaker, if you will permit me, I think I have the act on my phone. Honorable Speaker, if you will.
Please go ahead.
All right, thank you. The Local Council Act 2009, Section 131, Rate and Taxes. The Council shall have a power to levy rates and such taxes as the National Assembly shall prescribe, to meet a liabilities, whether of a general or a special nature. Are we in that situation right now? No. We are not. I believe they have the right to do so, but you cannot increase from 300 to 2,000. That's more than 300%. That's not fair with the people of West Coast, and if we don't make the people of West Coast don't stop this, it's going to be a replica of few of the councils here, because they believe that they have the power. They are trying to try their chance. If this one can go smoothly, the other councils will follow suit. Local councils, they have the right to go for the revenue collections and increment, but with the in line of the laws. What is happening right now is not fair. And the people of Brikama are trying to cry loud and clearly, saying that what is happening, they are not denying to pay the tax or the increment of the taxes. The property taxes, what they are trying to embed it on them is not fair. And when they are shouting on that, you can have certain elements of certain opposition in this country who feel that the safer of the Commonwealth, Brikama North, doesn't have any right to voice his citizenry right in this country. If the opposition can have the right to voice out whatever they feel like to say, how about those in the government? If they are not feared of saying anything, they are not scared of saying anything, those who are with the government, I don't think there should be a fair lane ahead of them. They cannot be threatening us, and they cannot be bullying the citizens of this country. If they are claiming that they are the government in waiting, this is not the way and the manner we are seeing the councils and their people operating in the country. Honorable Speaker, what is happening is not right. The insult, thank God, the criminal offense bill has been passed here just a few days ago. That's the beauty of it. I think we would like to see this bill to be effective as soon as possible, because the insult they are rendering towards the CFO right now is unacceptable and it's uncalled for. We are in the Ramadan, they forget that they are even in the Ramadan. If you listen to some of these audios, you cannot even complete it as a good Muslim, you have to put it down. What crime does the CFO has just mentioned that? We are not denying of paying the taxes, but we are not paying the $2,000 taxes they try to add on to the property taxes. What is the crime on that? You have a right to increase, but some people are complaining, this is not my right. Can you reduce it? Is that should be a crime, somebody to be causing someone who can bear you a grandparent? Not even a son or a daughter, but a grandparent to you. You can insult him, all kind of nasty languages, and still now you have people in this National Assembly condemning people, certain comments from a member of NPP, whom eventually, by doing so, when he has the condemnation from both sectors within the party, he boldly coming out and condemn himself and apologize to the system that what he ever said, it was emotionally, and he withdrawn. And he been called by the police and cautioned, and still now, they are yearning of it. My colleague has just already mentioned here, before 2021 election, we had a stunning member of their party sitting in the diaspora. By making a pronouncement, the audio or the information I'm about to deliver now, whoever listened to this audio, and after that you supported for President Barrow, you campaigned for him, you voted for him, the language he used is unbearable. If that can matter to the people of Combo South, and there was no word from that particular party to condemn, sometimes it's very pathetic to see those people that they want to call themselves a genuine politician or genuine political party in this country. I've been saying this, after 2021 election, 2016 election, there are certain political parties in this country, they cannot operate any genuine political operation in this country. They are not. Because they believe in, or they are living in sentimental and emotional, trying to play a victim card when they make everybody a victim in this country. We cannot be fighting for centuries. 22 good years we are with headlock with the former government here. We all know that why we did. It was very necessary and it was very timely. Uprooted that government here, it was very necessary. Because when you arrested people, you are not stopping only arresting them, prosecuting them, you are not stopping that, but killing them, disappearing them. You have every right, even the Islam, the religious we believe, advise us as a good Muslim, if you have a bad leader, what he advises you is fight for it, physically. If you cannot fight for it physically, fight it verbally. But the weakness of it, the weakest part of it, you can fight it in your iman, which is in a silent fight. But for Gambians, we fight too far long. For 22 good years, what 2016, the whole entire nation, including diaspora, we fought tooth and nail to make sure that we end the injustice towards made to our own people here. That time we have a right, and it's a God-given right to fight that. But right now, what is happening in this country?
They don't have right.
There is no right in them. I think they have the time. It's the time and accessibility. They have the freedom. The zip which has been zipped everybody's mouth here. President Adam Barrow has given that ziplock up, or opened the ziplock now. Now everybody has dare to talk or say whatever you feel like to them. But you know what? The sanity will prevail in this country because this country belongs to everybody.
Thank you.
Let's allow sanity to prevail in this country. Let's have the nationalism in us. I think our educational curriculum, we need to revisit our curriculum very, very, very thoroughly. When people are embedded with the nationalism, they will be always loyal to the state. It doesn't matter which government is existing. I will build extension. We definitely need a system to be uplifted. Because it seems like Gambians, we are losing the track by abstracting ourselves from the nationalism or patriotism of our own people. We cannot be so aggressive to our own self. You cannot even sell a good image of your country because you want a particular person whom you want the person to be there. If he is not there, you can render this country ungovernable. It's not going to happen. This country belongs to all of us. If it is good, we all cherish for it. If the country goes another way around, we all know that what happened here is the impasse. The impasse can be a good reflector of us. The impasse is a good reflector of our history. And I don't think Gambians will yearn for anything in regards to that. But what we are seeing right now, lawless is about to happen in this country, and people are taking the law into their own hands. Insulting people's parents is unacceptable, and these criminal offenses law need to be ineffective as soon as possible. Honorable Speaker, the skyrocket of the commodities in this country. Minister of Trade, you are here. I believe what is happening in this country is not acceptable. Honorable Speaker, before the beginning of the Ramadan, I bought a bag of onion here, 1,350. 3 days ago, I went to, Costa Road. The same size, the same place. Where I bought the first onion, I went there, he said 1,150. I said, what happened? Why you drop it? He said, because what we have in stock right now, if I don't expose it, it might go perish. I said, but still now you will have your money out of this. He said, yeah, I might have butter, I might not have what I expected. I said, during the Ramadan, I think as a good Muslim, what we expect from you is try to reduce it for those who cannot afford it. But you will increase it because you want to have a more profit over people. And now you know that it's only a few days to Ramadan to be ending. Probably the consumption of the onion might not be as usual. Now you want to give it at a lower price or a cheaper price for you to get your money before you lose. I said, you know what is going to happen to you right now? Probably before next week. All this onion, what I'm looking at it right now, you don't have a cooler to put it, probably they all will perish. What will happen to you? God is trying to punish you. This will stuck with you. Then we start having little altercation, actually. Honorable Speaker, I think, Honorable Minister, the monitoring system need to be here. We all know that I'm a petty trader also. I imported the onion here, and I know how much it's costing. The same price you bought it over there, you cannot have different price within the period of 1 month. It's not possible. But people will take advantage of people because there is no control or there is no control mechanism. The Minister of Trade, something need to be done right now. I think you need to have a monitoring system whereby all these jewelers, they need to have a clear fix of the onion, which is coming from Morocco. They know the cost of onion from Morocco. The one coming from Holland, they know how much they cost before it gets to the seaport here. Definitely, I don't see no reason why the interval can be always like a 400, 300 between the two commodities, and they all are the same variety of onion. It's not fair. The monitoring system needs to be there, and therefore, people also need to be vigilant as civilians, because we are the one who go into the market every now and then. But we don't report, we don't complain. But what we can complain, the government didn't do this, the government didn't do that. The government cannot supervise all this. We have to be citizenries. In everywhere in the world, the citizens are the police of the government. Whatever is not going right, the citizens are the one who will always make sure that they report the malpractice happening in the system. But Gambia, they don't report, but they can complain. But every complaint doesn't belong to anyone because government has to be responsible for. So in Gambia, there's nothing coming from God, nothing coming from anybody, but it's only the people, the president and the allies. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Oh my God, time has gone. Anyway, I heard that the women vendors are crying, people are trying to fight for their rights. But we want to tell them that this government is more darling of the women than the opposition they are claiming. The councils are the ones responsible for these women vendors. They are paying their daily taxes for them. Let them build a market for them. There is no way, there is no right for them to sit in the middle of the street. When the vehicle hit them, the next minute you will be in the police custody or next.
Thank you, nominated member Maimuna Ceesay Darboe, for that intervention.